You are now live, Capo.
What's the deal? You already know it's your boy Capo back with another one. Beyond the Score, presented by Traflix in association with the News You Can Use podcast. Make sure if you need some Instagram help, you tap in with Biz Talk, man. The best Instagram marketers in the building. They helped over 500 Instagrams grow and monetize. They getting capital, people. They getting money. You better join the trend. So you already know what we're here for. You see it. You see it on my chest, man. It's All-Star Weekend, baby. All-Star Weekend. Come on, man. Did you watch yesterday? The celebrity game, the Rising Stars, they put on the show. Them young bucks put on the show. We're going to give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause. We're going to get them a flex, too. We're going to get them a flex and a round of applause. We're in the building. So we want to dive right in. We're going to dive right in with you. We're gonna give you the history of the All-Star game first. So, you know, the All-Star game started in 1951 in Boston, Massachusetts. Obviously, the little leprechauns control the NBA. We know that. The game featured the best players from the Eastern and Western Division. It wasn't conferences at that moment, people. It was just divisions. Bob Cousy was named the MVP of the first All-Star game. The first All-Star game, Bob Cousy, with the hairy chest, was the All-Star game MVP. The last All-Star game MVP was Kawhi Leonard with the braids. So you can see how the game has evolved. You can see the game has evolved, people. So we're going to talk about the expansion and growth. During this period, from 1969 to 79, the league expanded and the All-Star game evolved, including players like Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They left a mark on the game. They made every All-Star game from 1969 to 1979. We all know Wilt made 15, Jerry made 14 in a row. Every game he made his whole career, and Wilt played 19. Kareem played 19 in a row for Kareem. Stop playing with him. Of course, we got the 1980s when you see the rise of Magic and Larry Bird. They bring excitement and a rivalry unmatched to the All-Star game. Then you got the 1990 dominance of Michael Jordan. We all know what Mike did. Everybody wants to be like Mike. He dominated the All-Star game with multiple MVP performances, and he solidified his status as one of the greatest players of all time with his All-Star game performances. We all know his send-off when he wasn't a starter and Vince gave him the spot. Mariah Carey had the dress on. We all remember iconic moments. Him and Kobe shooting it out. Then you got the 2000s. You got global superstars like Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant that just took over the All-Star game and they made it their home. They was there every year. Kobe Bryant is now the All-Star name rep. The MVP trophy is called the Kobe Bryant Award for a reason. For a reason, people. It's called the Kobe Bryant Award for a reason. Kobe Bryant got 4. LeBron has 3. Shaq has 3 All-Star game MVPs. So, you know, the big games tomorrow. Tonight's the slam dunk contest. And, you know, that's when they brung all the, in the early 2000s, that's when they brung out the skills challenge, the 3-point contest and the slam dunk contest, the Rising Star Challenge, which evolved the game to international levels with these international stars, Luka, Jokic, obviously the Greek freak, Wembyati. So, yeah, that's All-Star game history right there. We all know the All-Star game got a long tradition of not playing hard until the last minutes. So I want to know, do y'all think the All-Star game should revamp and players should at least play one game that's all the way through hard as they can? We just want to see it 1 year. We want to see you, the best players, play as hard as they can. That's what we need to see 1 year. They got to give it to us. So, you know, it's Beyond the School presented by the News You Can Use. Make sure if you need some Instagram help, you tap in with Biz Talks. I'm going to say it again. If you want to grow your Instagram organically, you tap in with Biz Talk, people. Tap in with Biz Talks. They're going to grow your Instagram. They've been helping out big with us. Shout out Biz Talk. So we're going to dive right into it. Tonight is a slam dunk competition. Slam dunk competition is tonight. Oh, it's a doozy. We got Mac McClung trying to defend his title. We got Obi Toppin, brother Jacob. You know, he got Jess in his calves. He's jumping out the gym. He's trying to defend his title. Well, he's trying to win his title because he won the G League contest. So now he's trying to expand to hopefully try to win. Hopefully he try to win the real thing. He's trying to get the real thing, people. And you got Jaylen Brown, the first superstar to do it in years. A legit superstar. He's the highest paid player in the NBA, people. And he put it all on the line. He trying to do his thing. And last but not least, we got homie from the Miami Heat. He trying to win it again. He won it already. So it's gonna be a good contest. The slam dunk, it has a long history. First, we want to talk about Vince Carter. Vince Carter. What Vince did at that slam dunk contest in 2000 should not be allowed. Should be illegal. Should be illegal, people. We're going to give Vince a flex, man, because Vince, he brung out all the stops. 2000 is over. We all remember the moments, but the craziest moment of all time when he did the honey dip. The honey dip. He stuck his arm in the rim. I'm going to say this again, people. He went up and he stuck his arm in the rim after he slam dunked. Think about it. Think about it, people. He stuck his arm in the rim. Come on. Nasty. We all know Kobe Bryant won it in 1997 with the between the leg, with the warm-up jacket on. He still had his warm-up gear on. Come on. Come on, people. Come on, people. It's Kobe. It's Kobe, man. We all know the iconic rivalry between Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan. They faced off in, I think, about 5 of them. With Michael Jordan, I think, taking 2. I don't know if Dominique probably took 1. They lost the other 2 to, I think, Larry Nance and Spud Webb. Spud Webb stole the show that 1 year. And then you got the upcoming crew with Zach LaVine, and we ain't gonna even say his name because we know who I'm talking about. Mr. Gordon. He's been robbed. He's been robbed without a pistol, y'all. They robbed him without a gun. Now, he didn't beat Zach, but he got robbed one of them times. I mean, the dude, when he threw it through, when he went up and he like planked and threw it under his legs, he threw it under his ass. It was, come on, people. It was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. And we know we got Dwight Howard and Nate Robinson. More iconic moments. We all know Nate jumped over him. We all remember the iconic dunk, Superman, when he flew in the air, Dwight Howard. It was insane. It's been some insane moments. Mac McClung is the recent champion. He kind of brung it back last year. He went crazy. Mac went crazy. Yeah, he went crazy. That white boy crazy. That white boy crazy. That white boy crazy. So we want to know who you got this year. I'm taking Jaylen. Jaylen, he's the star. He got to put on the performance. If he's doing it, he got something up his sleeve. I want to see what he's going to bring out. So we're going to dive right into yesterday. Yesterday was a big day. It was a Friday night competition. You know, they did all the funny stuff, a lot of games. So first, we're going to talk about the celebrity game. Club Shay Shay. Shannon Sharp against, come stay off the weed. Stephen A. Smith, man. Stephen A. Smith was the coach. So Stephen A. Smith, he had Lil Wayne as his assistant and Asia Wilson. Shout out Asia. Asia was looking good in that Pacer jersey. And Shannon Sharp, assistant coach, was no other than the head of BMF now, 50 Cent. So you know it was a star-studded day. We're going to go against the teams. We got Anna Well, Latin superstar. We got Kai, screamer. We got Connor Daly, who is a race car driver. We got Walker Hayes. I'm not really sure who he is. We got Quincy Isaiah, who played Magic Johnson. He played Magic Johnson on the Laker Winning Time award, HBO show. Shout out to DJ. We got Jewel Lloyd, a WNBA superstar. We got Puka Nukai, who plays for the LA Rams. Shout out to LA Rams. We got Micah Parsons, who plays for the Cowboys. We got Lily Singh, who she's an actress. We got Sir, recording artist, who's been nominated for Grammys. And we got Daniel Wang, a movie star, an international movie star for Team Shannon Sharp. And on the team, Stephen A. Smith, we got Kwame Onichi, a chef from Brooklyn, New York. We got Meta World Peace from Queens. Shout out Meta World Peace, formerly known as Ron Artest. We got Jack Ryan. I'm not pretty sure what he does. We got CJ Stroud, who plays for the Houston Texans quarterback, star rookie quarterback. When he ain't rookie anymore, he's going to his second year. And we got Juan Carlos Tambourine, who I'm not pretty sure who he is. Shout out him. Adam Blackstone, not sure who he is. Natasha Cloud, WNBA superstar. We got Nicole Hardman, who just caught the winning pass in the Super Bowl. Make sure you tap in with the last episode, and you make sure you tap in with that Kobe vlog. I got a big report coming pretty soon. I'm doing another special. We're going to do another special, people. It's going down. Jennifer Hudson, I don't think she played, but she was there. Tristan Jazz, basketball influencer, and you got AJ McLean, who used to star on the Blackstreet Boys. So they had a star-studded performance before. I think they had a girl sing. I like the singing. The singing was pretty nice. She did her thing. Shout out her. Shout out her. So Shannon Sharp and them kicked their ass. Let's just be frank. Them Shannon Sharp and them actually had some ballers on it. Them NFL dudes, I know their teams was like, oh, if you were an NFL player running around doing dunks and stuff, I don't think your team really, they ain't like it. They ain't love it. It's good press. It's good press, people. It's good press. It's great press. It's great press, people. But yeah, Micah Parsons won the MVP with 37 points. I think that's the most ever scored in a celebrity all-star game. He took it serious. He wasn't playing. He took it very, very serious. Yeah, he took that serious. Meta World Peace only played 6 minutes. Meta World Peace only played 6 minutes. He was very out of shape. Meta World Peace and they left them donuts. Nah, shout out my boy Meta World Peace. LA Laker champion. Remember that. Nicole Hardman, he had a little sweet jumper. I think it was Adam Blackstone. He surprised me. He got bounce. He was jumping out the gym. But Shannon Sharp and them took the game. Took the game. They beat them pretty handily. More than 15 points. So Shannon Sharp has the bragging rights against his partner in crime, Stephen A. So you know when they get on First Take, they're going to have a lot of jokes about that. A lot of jokes about that. And then the big show was the Rising Star Challenge tournament, or whatever you want to call it. The Rising Star tournament. It was a good tournament until they put the 7'5" guy out. Let me tell you, if these dudes don't keep passing him the ball, man, I can't even speak because I'm so mad. Pass him the ball. He's 7'5". What are you doing? It was moments where it's moments in the game where it's like, can this even be real? He's walking, like people walk by him and they have to his body. Basketball players. Dudes that's 6 feet, 6'2". They had his waistline damn near. They had his waistline. People. So you know this Beyond the Score brought to you by Capo. So we're gonna dive into that. The first game was to 40. Each team had to make 40. The teams was Jalen Rose versus team Daryl Shrimp. Daryl Shrimp team, they tried their best. They had Mac McClung. The championship, they tried their best, but Jalen team was loaded. They had Chet. They got homie from the Pacers, Mathurin. They had too much talent. They had too much talent. They were stacked. They had a professional scorer who plays for the Kings. He's a professional scorer. His step back was crazy. So they took that one. They took that championship. So Team Jalen won the championship, won the whole tournament. Shout out Team Jalen. Shout out Jalen Rose. Yeah, shout out Jalen Rose. I don't know if he works for ESPN anymore, but shout out Jalen Rose. So we're gonna bring in a new segment since we have a little time, and we was talking about the 7'5" sensation Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama is the first player. Give him a round of applause, DJ. Give him a round of applause. I need a round of applause for this one, DJ. He's the first player of the week defensively. Last week, he had a rare triple-double, people. He had a triple-double, people, with 10 blocks. 10 blocks. Easy blocks, too. Just like he just put his hand up and just batted it away. Easy blocks. 10 easy blocks. He had 27, 14, and 10 blocks. 10 blocks, people. Second triple-double of his career. First player with 10 blocks in a triple-double since 2001. The Spurs beat the Raptors 122-99 that game. That's all that really matters. He got the W. He got the W. He got the W. Learn that, kids. You can do all the great stuff, but you have to win the game. Herm Ezra said it. You play to win the game. Yeah, so he's the first defensive player of the week. Later in the show, I'm going to give you the offensive player of the week. Later in the show, I'm going to give you the offensive player of the week. We're going to give that offensive player of the week later in the show. Looking for some more stats. Got a few more stats we could look at. Okay, there we go. There we go. So tonight also, Stephen Curry puts his title of best shooter on the planet on the line. It's on the line, people. And guess who he's doing it against? Sabrina, number 24, Ionescu, WNBA superstar. She trying to take him out. I don't think Steph gonna cut her no breaks, but I don't think she coming to play. It's gonna be a good one. She's a deadly shooter. This is the first ever cross-gender three-point contest matchup in the history of this game, and it has the greatest shooter of all time. We all get your popcorn ready. It's gonna be a show. Get your popcorn ready, people. It's gonna be a show. Woo! It's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a show. That's what it will be. A show. It would be a show. It would be a show. It would be a show. It's going down. And I don't think we worried about the regular contest. The regular contest has Damian Lillard, Trae Young, Karl Anthony Towns, Duncan Robinson. Surprising, Donovan Mitchell, I think, playing. Let me see. I'm going to check that one. I got to check that stat. We getting a stat. Give me a stat break, DJ. Give me a stat break because we got to check some stats. We got to check some stats, DJ. We got to check some stats. Okay. Yeah, he's in there. He's in there. So they're going to be battling, but nobody cares about that one because we're going to all be waiting for the matchup of the century. They're calling this the matchup of the century, people. Stephen Curry, the best shooter we ever seen in the history of this game. And if he loses, it's going to be good for the NBA, good for the WNBA. But if he wins, because it's going to be a murder scene if he wins. If he wins, he's going to destroy her if he wins. It's not going to be close. If he's hot enough, it's not going to be close. I'm just keeping it real. If he wins. If she wins, it'll be close. I don't see him getting blowed out. But if he win, he gonna be hot. He might not miss. I'm telling you, the dude might not miss. The dude might not miss. The dude might not miss. Okay. Look thirsty, people. Yeah, look thirsty. Gotta look thirsty. You gotta stay with your H2O, people. Stay with your H2O. So we're gonna dive into what everybody came here for. We're gonna dive right into it. Because we all came for the actual game. So we're gonna dive right into it. We're gonna dive right into it. So we already know LeBron James makes his 20th All-Star game in a row. 20th start in a row. He's gonna be in the All-Star game too. They might as well just save him a spot after he retired, man. At this point. You got Kevin Durant making his 16th straight appearance. 16 straight for him. This is 15th straight start, I think. He missed 2 games with injuries. So, yeah, Kev going to always be in it. Wardell Curry. Mr. Wardell's coming off the bench for the first time since probably Davidson. He came off the bench the first time since Davidson. He coming off that bench. No, I think he came off the bench one time when he broke his hand one time. They came off. That was funny stuff, but he really come off the bench this time. You got Kawhi Leonard. He in the building. Kawhi Leonard. He's very skilled. Anthony Davis, defensive anchor. He gonna be blocking a lot of shots. Karl Anthony Towns. We know his skill set. Anthony Edwards, the new kid on the block. Anthony Edwards, the new kid on the block, made it. This is his first appearance. And then I think I want to say Devin Booker. This is 8th appearance. I know he made it. I don't want to not give him. He probably made 8 or 9. This might be his 8th appearance. So the West is stacked. Nikola Jokic, obviously. Man, they are stacked. It's gonna be a hard leap for them dudes in the East. Jason Tatum might have to take a lot of shots. He might have to go for 50 to keep him in the game. You got Jason, you got Jalen, you got Trae Young, you got Tyrese, who's the hometown hero. The game is in Indiana, so he's the only Pacer to make it. So, you know. Oh, Paul George on the West, too. I ain't going to cheat Paul George. We ain't going to cheat Paul George on his accomplishment, even though I hate the Clippers. Paul George, he made it. I mean, the West is stacked, man. The West is stacked. I think the West might win by 25. Okay. The West might win by 25, people. You got Damian Lillard, the Greek freak. You know the Greek freak gonna do his thing. He gonna have to take a lot of shots. Joel Embiid made it, but he's hurt. Scotty Barnes made it, and Trae Young made it on injury replacements. You got Shea made it too. We ain't gonna cheat on Shea. Luka Doncic. I mean, come on, I forgot them too. The West is stacked. I mean, they have no chance. I'm sorry. The East have no chance. They have no chance, people. No chance at all. They have no chance. Literally no chance. Literally, they have no chance. I'm sorry. And I shortcutted Malik Beasley, Jalen Brunson. I said Laurie Markkinen, Donovan Mitchell, Damian Lillard, Tyrese. Tyrese is in the 3-point competition too. Damian Lillard is the defending champion. Trae Young is going down at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you check that out. It's gonna be a good game. The Jamie Vasquez from the Heat, he trying to get it. But people don't know when I say he won a dunk contest, I mean he won a dunk contest in high school. I'm not talking about the NBA. Obviously, he's a rookie, but he trying to win a dunk contest in the NBA, the real thing. They already had the half-court shot practice. They had their half-court practice shots. And I think Stephen Curry hit another shot from half-court, man. He flinging it over his head. I stirred up a lot of things on Instagram with my comments. We ain't going to speak on my comments on Instagram about what I thought, how he hit that shot, but to each his own. Yeah, I'm sorry. The East getting slaughtered. They're going to get slaughtered. They are going to get slaughtered. That's just me being real. They have no chance. Sorry. We got LeBron James and Stephen Curry on the same team with Kevin Durant, with Nikola Jokic, Kawhi Leonard. We ain't even talk about Paul George. They don't have a chance. Shea. We're going to get Shea a flex. Shea balling right now. Give Shea a flex. Give Shea a flex. So NBA All-Star Week, you already know the celebs coming out. I'm just waiting to see who performs at halftime. Can it live up to the Usher performance? Can it live up to the Usher performance? I don't think so. I highly doubt it. We highly doubt it, people. But anyway, you know it's Beyond the Score, presented by the Trapflix crew. News you can use. Make sure you tap in with Biz Talk. I'm going to tell you one more time because I like you. Tap in with Biz Talk if you need some Instagram marketing help. They have helped over 500 people grow and monetize off Instagram. They get in cheddar now off Instagram. Off their phone, people. It's crazy. We lit. It's lit. It's Beyond the Score. Saturday, Super Bowl weekend show was crazy. Oh, man, that Saturday weekend show went crazy. But we would be remiss if we did not say you got to pray for everybody that's affected by the parade. It is sad that we live in a time we can't celebrate, we can't party without looking over your shoulder. People just wanted to celebrate their hometown, man, and celebrate an accomplishment. Somebody got to mess it up. R.I.P. to the woman that lost her life. We want to correct the error that was said on the last podcast. We referred to her as a man, but that was reports that was out at first. But no, it was a female, a DJ. So anytime we lose a person, a part of the media crew, it hurts all the media. She was a mother. So RIP to her. We pray for her family, pray for her loved ones, her friends, and her colleagues. From Beyond the Score, we send our biggest condolences. Yeah. It's a tough world we live in, people. But, you know, sports can make us happy. Hopefully hopefully nobody do nothing crazy at the All-Star weekend. And it's been real good. Tonight, I seen a lot of celebs, so we're going to talk about some celebs. Obviously, Mike Epps and Shannon Sharp. Obviously, that's the first topic. Grown men shouldn't be beefing. They too old. They old. Supposed to set up a better example. So they met up, hashed out their differences. Shout out them too. Come on, DJ. Give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause, DJ. So you got, obviously, Indiana is a known basketball town. City, town, place, the Hoosiers. We all know. And today, they got a good special coming out with Reggie Miller, Zeke, Isaiah Thomas, and Larry Bird. Larry Legend. Indiana Glory, where they're going to discover and they're going to tell you, how did this happen? How did Indiana become a hotbed for NBA talent? Because when they broke it down, I said, whoa, they got some talent that came out of there. Obviously, Larry Bird being the biggest, Sean Kemp, a few others. Obviously, Indiana Hoosiers, the Pacers, Reggie Miller, Zeke, as I said, aforementioned. So make sure you check that out. That's gonna be a good special. I already recorded mine because I'm thinking it's airing right now, so I'm gonna have to catch that when I get off. But yeah, I'm gonna be watching that one. I like stuff like that to give me in depth of. Even though I think LA is the best basketball because check the stats. We got ballers. We got the most that made it. LA and the surrounding area. But that's the debate. I want you, the guys, to put that in the chat. What state and what city has the most ballers? New York, LA, Chicago, Indiana, and we're gonna give a shout out to Washington, Seattle, that area. You know they got their ballers. So we want to know in the chat who is the top ballers. Who, people? I'm gonna tell you this again. The picks is New York, Chicago. It's Chicago. You know the rest. LA, Washington, and Indiana. Who produces the best ballers? Who got the most stars? I want to know in the comments. Make sure you put your cash app because we might give an award out. We might give an award if you make us laugh, give us a good joke. That's what we're gonna start doing. Because it's beyond the score where we put a helmet on your head. We're gonna put a jersey on your back. We're gonna go into depth to sports. We're gonna get all the sports content we could get while we here. We making waves, people. We making waves. It's your host, Capo. You already know we in the building. So that brings me to the player of the week offensively. And when I did this, he was the player of the week. When this idea became about this, so that's why I'm keeping him because I think you could give it to another guy, but I would be remorse if I did not give it to this man, Luka Doncic. 73 points, people. 73 points. 73 points he scored. He scored 73. 73 points. Third most in NBA history. He's only trailing two men, Kobe Bean Bryant and the great Wilt Chamberlain. 73 points. I'm gonna say it again. 73 points because it's ridiculous. It is. He's filthy. Filthy. So we want to go to some of his career averages. He's averaging 25 points for his career, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. Shooting around 47% from the field, 38% from the three, and over 81% from the free throw. So he won the Rookie of the Year, and he's been selected to every All-Star game since 2018. 2018, he's made every All-Star game. He was selected third by the Atlanta Hawks. It was traded for Trae Young, so we all know about the trade the famous trade between, and everybody want to know who came out better. I mean, they both came out good. I mean, they both All-Star. They both are in the All-Star game today. Excuse me, tonight. Tomorrow. They're going to be in the game. No pick was bad that year from the top 2, 3. They all ballers. Shout out them dudes. They became the face of the league. Yeah, they putting numbers up. They putting numbers up, people. It's beyond the score with your boy Capo. It's your boy Capo. So we're gonna get some more stats. Some more stats. Give me some more stats. So we're gonna give you the full schedule today. They had the All-Star practice at 11. The HBCU Classic. Shout out to HBCUs. So Winston-Salem State versus Virginia Union. Commissioner Adam Silver has a press conference coming up at 7. All-Star Saturday night starts again, I say it, at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. First is the skills competition. Then you got the three-point. Then you got Stephanie. Excuse me, I call him Stephanie. Sabrina and Stephen Curry three-point challenge. And then you got the slam dunk competition. It's going down. Tomorrow the game starts at 8, the big game. LeBron James, 20 in a row. Shout out LeBron James, man. He's incredible. I don't care what nobody say. It's just like, you want to argue with that, it's like you shouldn't even be talking about basketball. If you even can say anything bad about him, basketball wise. Like, I don't want to hear 2011. 13 years ago. Think about it. 13 years ago, he was at the height of his game, and still 20 years later, he gonna be playing 20 years from then, bro. He might not retire to 31. What are we talking about, people? What are we talking about, people? What are we talking about, people? He's LeBron James. So we're going to dive into some boxing. We're going to dive into some boxing tonight. We're going to dive into some boxing. We're going to dive into some boxing. Let me see. So there's some key dates for boxing. March the 2nd, we got a title fight. Amanda Serrano, shout out Amanda, for her IFB championship. She's facing Nia McKinney. She putting her belt on the line. People. That's what champions do. That's March the 2nd, the day after my birthday. Make sure you send all your birthday lifts and gifts. Lift me up. Give me a good birthday wish. Anthony Joshua faces Francis Ngannou March the 8th. 12 rounds for the heavyweight banner for Saudi Arabia. They're gonna get a banner. If whoever wins gonna get a Saudi Arabia banner. Okay. They fight in Saudi Arabia. So it's going down. Anthony Joshua. We all seen what Francis did to Tyson Fury. We all seen what Francis did to Tyson Fury. Let's not be remorseless. Then you got Devin Haney. Devin Haney takes on Ryan Garcia for his WCB junior welterweight title. They putting the belts on the line this year. Put them belts on the line, people. And then you got in May 6th, we got a fight in Tokyo. Naoya Ono versus Louis Neri for his championship, undisputed featherweight, junior featherweight belt. So it was a few fights yesterday, few title fights. So yeah, we're gonna give all the boxers a round of applause. Boxing doing their thing. Shout out all the boxers doing their thing, because you step in that ring anytime, you can actually perish. Like, you cannot make it for real. Like, you could get beat to death. So we always gonna respect boxing. The sweet, sweet science. Boxing, the sweet, sweet science. Give me a Rocky theme. Yeah, man. So this is gonna be the last 15 minutes of the show today. And we want to dive in, because I always want to talk about my favorite sports story of the week. And my favorite story this week revolves around the NBA All-Star game. What else? And my favorite moment of the NBA All-Star game. My favorite moment, Kobe last All-Star appearance, 2016, people. The Mamba. Oh,